Aaron Rodgers' grift has a stranglehold on ESPN and NFL media. And it's like, salute, man. You broke the code.
Right.
So Rodgers goes on ESPN and he starts talking about how, we live in an era where people are, they're cancel culture and we're quieting people's speech. You're literally in ESPN studios, my dude. Salute. They're dropping little vax jokes that somewhere an ESPNer or a former ESPNer like Joel Anderson at Slate will write about, going, see, so I can't talk about this, but you can go on ESPN and talk about this stuff. Salute, man.
Also, who's paying your checks right now?
ESPN.
No. Johnson & Johnson.
Salute. Yes, you're right. One of the biggest companies in the medical world. Salute to you. I'm impressed. Okay. Yeah. And then the pièce de résistance to you brought up. He started talking about the leaks in New York. And, how do you assassinate a man's character? This stuff is, dude, you're on
chicken shit is what I called it.
You're on ESPN shitting on your own team on ESPN. And you want to talk about leaks? Buddy, you are the leak. You are the leak. You are the source. You're literally on this show making it worse for the organization. You went to a team that is historically dysfunctional in a town that thrives on dysfunction. And I'm more convinced than ever that he chose the Jets because he knew in order to get the attention, I can poison the water with even more with the Jets. I didn't think the Jets could get more dysfunctional. And they brought the great disruptor into their house only to decimate them more. Like, I am impressed. And if you don't think Aaron Rodgers isn't one of the sources, I want you to go back and read the stories where it's out there that Aaron Rodgers has been mentoring Zach Wilson and told Zach Wilson, hey, man, I understand where you're coming from, but you got to get back out there. Aaron wants that out there. So, we got to get to the source of this leaks. It's the hot dog meme. We're trying to find the guy who did this. Yeah, man, it's you. And again, I'm not saying this to knock Aaron Rodgers. I am here to salute Aaron Rodgers because my man has pulled off one of the greatest scams of all time on the worldwide leader. Now, the worldwide leader set conditions for this to happen because they're so desperate for content, but whoo, goodness gracious. And then that's not even the best part. Do you know what Aaron Rodgers had the audacity to do? He talked about a Christmas miracle, Joe.
How he would have been back.
Here he is with Pat McAfee talking about the lead up and what he had in his mind.
You thought about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's the most disappointing thing about the whole rehab process was that there was, the 24th was literally on my mind. I felt like that was, post 14 weeks. Tomorrow's 12 weeks, so 2 more weeks. Yeah, it'd be like 14 and a half weeks. I felt like that was reasonable based on my progress. And, what I did last week in a small circle felt great. I'm not sure what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to try and get out there tomorrow and Thursday. But yeah, the 24th was always what I was focused on. But
it was going to be a Christmas miracle in New York, man. The headlines were going to write themselves. Miracle on what's the street that MetLife Stadium is on? I have no idea. Miracle on 34th
New Jersey
or New Jersey or whatever it is. Miracle in the Meadowlands. There it is. Miracle, Christmas miracle in the Meadowlands. Like, oh my goodness, so good, man. It could have been Christmas, but the Jets, they're it's a 1% probability. It's just a 1% probability, man. It is what it is. And throughout the entire interview, like when he talked about, because McAfee brought up the fact that people think you're faking this Achilles tear, where it was not as bad as you think it is. Like, he's really mad at Dan Le Batard for bringing this up, or Le Batard has the actual juice to get that story out there. I've been saying it from the jump. I'm like, are we sure he was hurt that badly? If this is the case, anyway. So he's like, well, yeah, again, he's saying it with that trolly smirk. Oh, well, it's just great that people have now freed their minds. They've opened their minds to question reality and all this other stuff. Like, damn it, man. You are so good at this. Props to Pat McAfee and to Aaron Rodgers. You did it, man. You did it. Like, this is performance art on a level that I have not seen in sports in a long time.